Ever wondered why your 3D prints are not as strong as you'd like them to be? Could it be the type of infill you are using? Welcome to the intricate world of 3D printing, where even the smallest details matter, and one such detail is the infill. The infill is the internal structure of a 3D print, often overlooked, yet it plays a crucial role in the strength, weight, and printing time of your creation. The type of infill you choose can greatly impact the final outcome of your 3D print. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the various types of infill used in 3D printing, discussing their strengths and weaknesses. From the straightforward rectilinear to the complex gyroid, each infill type has its unique characteristics that make it suitable for certain applications. So, buckle up as we dive into the fascinating world of 3D printing infills. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials. First up, let's talk about the most common type of infill. The rectilinear infill. Imagine a 3D grid of straight lines intersecting at right angles. That's rectilinear infill for you. It's the go-to option for many, and for good reason. Its simplicity makes it a quick print, saving you both time and filament. It's like the fast food of 3D printing infills. Quick, convenient, and gets the job done. But like fast food, it might not always be the healthiest choice. Its strength, or rather lack thereof, is a notable downside. It's not the best at handling pressure, especially when compared to its more robust counterparts. And if you're dealing with curved objects, rectilinear might not be your best bet as it doesn't conform well to curves. So while rectilinear infill might be quick and easy, it might not always be the best choice for your 3D printing needs. Moving on, let's dive into the sweet world of honeycomb infill. Picture the perfect symmetry of a honeybee's hive, each hexagonal cell meticulously crafted. That's the essence of honeycomb infill, a pattern inspired by nature's own master builders. The honeycomb infill is a favorite in the 3D printing community, and for good reason. Its hexagonal pattern offers impressive strength, making it an excellent choice for objects that need to withstand pressure. Moreover, it's a champion when it comes to efficient material use. With honeycomb, you're getting more bang for your buck. Or should we say, more strength for your filament. But let's not sugarcoat it. Honeycomb infill does come with its own set of challenges. For one, it's slower to print. The intricate design requires more time to render. Plus, its complexity can be a bit daunting for beginners. Despite being a bit slower to print, the honeycomb infill's strength and efficiency might make it worth your while. Next up, we explore the triangular infill, a solid choice for many 3D printing enthusiasts. The triangular infill is just as it sounds. It's a pattern composed of a series of triangles that form a mesh-like structure within your 3D print. Now, why do folks take a liking to the triangular infill? Well, for starters, it's known for its strength. The geometrical structure of the triangles provides a robustness that is hard to beat. Plus, it's quite efficient in terms of material usage. But hold on, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The triangular infill is a bit of a slowpoke when it comes to printing speed. The complexity of the pattern means your printer has to work harder, and thus, a bit slower. And remember, time is filament. While it can take a bit longer to print, the triangular infill is a strong and efficient option to consider. Now let's consider the concentric infill, a unique choice for certain 3D prints. The concentric infill is a standout when it comes to the world of 3D printing. It's named for its pattern, which creates circles or rings that are all centered around the same point. This type of infill provides a distinctive aesthetic appeal that can make your 3D printed objects look especially striking. But beyond just looking good, the concentric infill is also ideal for printing specific shapes. Ever tried printing a vase or a round container? This infill has your back. The concentric circles provide a smooth interior surface that's perfect for these types of objects. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows with the concentric infill. While it's great for specific shapes and aesthetics, it's not as strong as other infill types. So if you're printing something that needs to withstand a lot of pressure or use, you might want to consider other options. So if aesthetics are important to you or you're working with specific shapes, the concentric infill could be a good choice. Last but not least, let's talk about the gyroid infill, a newer, complex but interesting choice. Named after the mathematical term gyroid, this infill type is a real game changer. It's a three-dimensional periodic minimal surface that creates a unique maze-like structure. Now the pros, gyroid infill is extremely strong. It's like the bodybuilder of infill types. It can take a lot of weight without losing its shape. Plus, it's efficient with material usage. You get a lot of bang for your buck as it provides strength without needing a ton of filament. But every hero has its Achilles heel. And for the gyroid infill, the cons lie in its complexity and print speed. It's an intricate pattern that takes a while to print. It's not your go-to if you're in a rush. The gyroid infill may take longer to print, but its strength and efficiency could make it a worthwhile option. So there you have it, a brief introduction to some of the most common 3D printing infill types. We started our journey with the rectilinear infill, a straightforward pattern that offers a great balance of strength and print speed. It's like the reliable old friend you can always count on, but remember, it's not the best choice for more complex designs that require intricate detailing. Next, we buzzed into the realm of the honeycomb infill, the bee's knees of infills if you will. Its hexagonal pattern provides superior strength without using much material, but don't get too buzzed, it's a bit slower to print than some of its counterparts. Then we hopped over to the triangular infill. With its three-sided polygons, it provides excellent strength in all directions. However, like a well-toned athlete, it requires more material and time to shape up. Our journey then took a turn towards the concentric infill, a pattern that follows the shape of the model's outer shell. It's like a chameleon, blending with the design but doesn't provide as much strength as the other infills. It's a bit of a trade-off, strength for aesthetics. Finally, we arrived at the gyroid infill, a complex and mesmerizing pattern that offers high strength and flexibility with less material usage. However, like learning a new dance, it takes a bit more time to print. In our exploration of these infill types, you might have noticed how each has its unique strengths and weaknesses. Some offer speed, some provide strength, while others add an aesthetic touch. The key takeaway here is understanding the importance of choosing the right infill type for your specific 3D printing needs. It's a bit like choosing the right tool for the job. You wouldn't use a hammer to screw in a nail, would you? Remember, the best infill type for you depends on your specific 3D printing needs. So experiment, explore, and most importantly, have fun with your 3D printing journey.